Alright. Back from the to be continued, I guess. I don't know what this means. What? What? Huh? Huh? You've reached one ending. Wait, no. Um. Okay. This would have been so much better to have recorded this on the end of the other one, but I didn't know what was going on. uh, this game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure you save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. So I'm assuming that by going through and playing the games again, you actually retain information you've gained from like rooms you visited and stuff like that, which means that once you reach the end, you'll actually be able to like use information you've gathered to actually escape. I didn't read what all that text was at the end there. Did it say like, I'm Santa? What happened there? Is this insinuating that Santa was zero? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you've completed. Oh. Okay. Would you like to save the info you obtained during this playthrough? After saving, the game will restart from the beginning. Please select a save slot. Yes. Save complete. Access the flowchart or return to the bit. What? Oh, okay, neat. So, okay. We reached that ending. Hey, it's one farther than whatever that is. That's locked, obviously, because it's... So I assume this is like the one true ending where we actually escape. And this, I imagine we didn't get something here. Locked, unlocked. Interesting. So maybe I should try. Okay, so here's how I'm gonna do this. Like one way would be to go like all the way back at the beginning and like branch off and go through. I'm assuming this is like the first option to go through like those other doors, and then this is the option to go through the other 3 doors. And this would be the other 3 doors here. I don't know what this option is here. So maybe I go here and see what happens there. Outside the room. Or do I have to go like all the way back? Is there information that I need to get like further back that oops, I didn't want to do this. Excuse me, this is not what I wanted to do. I don't want to start at the very beginning. Menu, flow, know what? Just to be safe, I'm gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna do the other room. That way I'll for sure know that I have all the information that I need. Because I don't know how this works. I don't remember receiving an option here. Like, I don't know what other option we had. So, yeah, we'll go here. Go. Even with the specter of death hanging over them, their discussions continued for some time.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
Synth threw up his hands, his voice filled with irritation.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
I wonder if I should just, like, skip these things. Is this... How do I change the speed?
Very well then. There's only one...
Sure not gonna...
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
I was sure there's a way to, like, whoop. Let me see if it tells us. Screen controls. Scripts. I guess it's not gonna give me controls to show how to speed up.
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long.
Oh, Snake.
But what?
Who's going to...
Yeah, we're just gonna try and skip through this.
I'm telling...
Come on.
Call me...
And this will be the option that
Oh,
I actually
Sam.
wanted to
think
take at the beginning, because I actually wanted to examine the dead body.
Fine. I can't go in there.
I just didn't want to be a conflicting person.
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Oh, I missed Snake's expressions.
We may part now, but I'm...
How do you know?
Because I do.
That's not an answer. If you're going, I'm going.
What am I going to do with you?
And okay, coming back here and knowing what I do now, they've gone through something very similar to this. So why would they not know that
There's nothing you have to do.
you'll meet up again? Like, obviously he said, like, we'll meet up again, blah, blah, blah. But why doesn't she know that?
If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root will be 5.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 4. The digital root of 4.
Oh, it works perfect. The four of us.
No.
Wait. What about the other...
I'm gonna interject.
Lotus, Santa, Outbreak 8.
What? Oh, I guess that's showing I chose that already, but it is 4, right?
8 plus 3 plus the digital root of...
It's 4. Add up our...
Then we can...
Yeah,
So the two...
not gonna happen.
7 Snake. Lotus, Santa, June.
Are these really the teams up beyond door 5 is... I never want to see that. Of course, if I would... I
we've
could
done
bring
that
June with...
Already. We've
Should
done,
I
we've
stay
done,
silent?
we've
Or
gone
should I
through
stop
door
them?
4 already. We know that puzzle. We want to solve a new
All right,
puzzle.
then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go?
Nope, I'm gonna be a jerk and say, I want to go through the number 5 door.
I'm going through door 5.
No, you're not. Stop right
We're over
there.
too.
The door's not going anywhere.
Which door?
Stop right there. I want to go through door 5.
Hey, wait.
Junpei's cry echoed across the room. The 4 people walking toward the door stopped and turned back toward him.
I want to go through door 5 too.
The words were scarcely out of his mouth when June spoke up.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
Can you come with me? He turned around to look at
No,
her.
you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Well,
June opened her mouth as if to say something, but instead closed it again and looked at the floor. Junpei felt an ache in his chest at her clear distress, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Junpei turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions.
Please, let me go into door 5.
Seven scratched his head and looked at the young man.
Man, now we're right back where we started. You know that?
Yeah, sorry to be the jerk, but
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us.
Snake turned to Ace.
Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Okay, yay! I get to go with Snake.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
1 + 4 = 5, yeah.
don't go away.
You need to listen to me, Clover.
Sorry, I need to steal your brother for a second. I didn't get to talk to him, like, at all during that other
Go
one.
to door 4 with the others.
No!
Don't be so selfish.
Snake's tone was harsh.
Why?
Tears welled up in Clover's eyes. She bit her lip and did her best to fight them off. Snake's expression softened, and he put his arms around Clover. He held her close and whispered into her ear.
You'll be fine. Just relax.
It looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei didn't hear them.
What did he tell her?
He couldn't help but wonder what the other man had said. Snake pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind and inquiring.
Okay, I understand.
Her voice was barely audible from where Junpei stood. Before long, new teams were assembled.
Let's make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5 are me, 7, and Snake.
Cool,
7
cool,
plus
cool.
2 plus 5 equals 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. And those going to door 4 are Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 22. And the digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2, 4. We're okay with this?
No problems here.
Yes. Let's do it. All right then.
Yay! 7, Snake, and Junpei scanned their numbered bracelets in quick succession. The screen of the red showed 3 asterisks.
The lever's all that's left. Okay. All right then. Let's go.
Junpei glanced around one last time, his hand resting on the lever of the red.
Okay, please be careful.
Concern was written plainly across her face.
We will.
Junpei looked her in the eye and gave what hoped was a reassuring nod. He pulled the lever. With a sharp clack of a lock releasing, the door swung open. Why was that so hard to read? With the sharp clack of a lock releasing, the door swung open.
And it's open.
Get in there. Ahead of them, in the small hallway, were the pitiful remains of the 9th man.
That's messed up.
It's
That-
fine.
That was the 9th man.
Yep. For a moment, Junpei froze. Try as he might, his eyes would not leave the corpse, and his feet would not leave the floor. 7 too seemed paralyzed. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. He walked calmly down the bloody hallway and only stopped when he realized his companions were not following.
How can you...
Well,
He can't
do
see
you
it.
intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was, at most, slightly cocked toward one shoulder.
Sorry.
Let's go!
Junpei and Seven looked at one another, nodded, and threw themselves through the door. As they did, a cold tone sounded from the left wrists of all three men. Seven and Junpei looked down at their bracelets. On both of them, and on Snake's, a red skull had flickered to life.
Damn it! The countdown started!
They had scarcely processed the information when... With a metallic slam, the numbered door behind them swung shut.
Shit, the door!
There's no turning back now. And if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead?
The fear and urgency in Seven's face reflected what all three of them
How
felt.
the hell should I know? Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, I get it.
Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead.
Ah,
He found it easily enough. It was on the wall next to the closed door labeled 5.
Found it! Right here!
As he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand. The other two scrambled to follow suit. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down.
Well, it looks like it stopped.
As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
A muscle stood out in Seven's neck, and the corners of his mouth were twitching.
Jumpy, are you all right? Are you guys okay?
They could hear anxious voices, muffled but distinct, from the other side of the door.
Yeah, we're fine.
the detonators have been deactivated.
They heard relieved sighs, and even through the door, the three men could feel the tension disperse.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
Sure thing.
I was like, what?
And they're gone.
They heard footsteps moving away, and before long, they were alone again.
Now,
Junpei looked around.
doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
Just that door. The hallway ended roughly 20 or 30 feet from where they stood.
Maybe this wall can be moved.
Why don't we go through the door before trying to push on walls?
Or not. It's not budging.
Hey, there's a door over there.
Like right next to the wall. To the left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. Yeah, in comparison to a wall. In the middle of it was a plaque that read, "First Class."
A first-class cabin, huh?
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we?
Yes. We're sleeping in style, boys.
All right,
We got
then.
first
Let's
class.
Yeah.
Without hesitation, Snake opened the door and stepped inside. Seven followed closely behind them. Junpei moved to follow them as well, but...
Oh.
You gonna look at the body? He stopped just short of the threshold and looked back, not knowing why.
I don't want to look, but...
It's pretty important to see what's going on. Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. He tried hard to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind.
It's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what.
What had once been a man's internal organs now looked so much like vomit. as though something had chewed up and spit out the better parts of his torso. It was a hideous, but worse still, it was cruel. It was hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. The black pool of thick blood, the lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor, the awkward, twisted tangle of shredded intestines. The head, wrenched to some grotesque, unnatural position.
He'd been wearing these.
Yeah, you can take his wrist watch. You can take his watch bracelet. I was like, what's the other word that they actually call these? You can take his bracelet, see if that works. He'd been wearing these. Oh, but Junpei said that. Sorry, didn't mean to copy you, Junpei. The man's glasses lay next to his head. The lenses were cracked and the frame bent and distorted. And next to the glasses lay a bracelet, the number 9 still displayed on its face.
Off. Oh wait, Zero did say.
The bracelet's off, so that means we can't use it? But it still shows... Oh, I guess he means off his wrist. Yeah, I know. Hello, Zero. I know.
The bracelet comes off when you're dead.
So now take it. That might help us.
But what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this?
Because then others can use it.
Oh, just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human.
Suddenly, Junpei felt his stomach convulse, and a knot of muscle gripped in his throat.
Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, I gotta get out of here.
No, take the bracelet! He clapped his hand over his mouth and ran to the first-class cabin. I don't even know if the bracelet will help them at all. But, like, still, I would take it. Ooh, this is a nice room. I like that chair. I like the walls. I like that couch. I like everything in here. I want this to be my room. The atmosphere changed immediately. The room was gorgeous, and despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear. Also, it's very lucky that the entrance hallway that we were just in out there where the dead body didn't have like clues or anything in it, because it'd be pretty bad if a person exploded and covered up clues.
Huh, where did they...
He looked around. Seven and Snake were nowhere to be seen. Dude, they're off looking for clues. There were 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on his right and went through.
Through here?
Oh my god, this looks like a maze. On the other side of the door was a short hallway. He jogged down the hallway, opened the door at the other end, and peeked through. I don't know why there and they being next to each other threw me off. There they were, to his right, busy examining something.
What's up?
What's up, my dudes? He stepped through the door and walked towards them.
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
Huh?
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door...
Yes. We won't be going anywhere.
Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around the room.
This looks like a bedroom.
Really? What gave it away, the bed?
Then the other room is probably a living room. Or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
All right, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
Let's go! Let's go, boys! Let's solve this escape room together and be best friends. Sneak a way out. Alright, so it's the 2 rooms. Closets, bathroom. Gotcha. Let's click things. What the heck is this? So this is the locking thing. It's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? Oh, do we need to say something? Looks like a satellite dish. Oh god, I don't he's the only one that I don't have a voice for. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device will sense it and unlock. Okay. Oh, that's the same thing. Doesn't look like there's a keyhole in this door. True, but there's something strange. There's some strange device in lieu of one. Haha, I got it this time. I knew this time, game. You're not gonna get me twice. With the bed and the things under the pillow. Oh, sick. It's gonna be a musical puzzle? I see. This feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's? Hey, you know your music, Junpei. Yeah, that's it. Kinda weird, huh? I assume we have to overlay. Ooh, what? I assume since it's made of glass, we're gonna find more and we have to overlay them and it'll give us a series of music. And I think there was a piano or something in here that maybe we need to play. It took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. He stared about the room, almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought, not staring. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At last, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity.
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
Snake waited a moment before answering.
I heard something strange.
Something strange?
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious.
But I want to know.
I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans.
Oh, I like Snake.
I notice even the slightest of noises.
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Oh yeah, that's
like
right.
a bat.
When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately. So that was...
Yes, I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
Sorry, I'm just thinking that kind of gives you a hint that if, the idea that two people shoved him through a room, even though we know, like, that wasn't Snake, in that other room, this kind of, like, supports that claim as well, if he thinks that he could, like, outmaneuver someone. He could also easily have, like, called out for help, outmaneuvered, like, ran and called for help.
Oh, really?
Junpei was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical.
You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try?
You want to fight?
I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it.
I believe you, Snake. I'm not gonna try and pick a fight with you.
Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we?
Yes, let's. With a small, self-satisfied smile, Snake turned and walked away from Junpei. I guess that was it. A bed with a canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. True, you don't see too many these days. I can't see the details, obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover is so fond of. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Junpei. Judge her by appearances, will you? And well, you should not. Okay. A white desk. Feels kinda fancy. A small round chair. Looks like it probably goes to the vanity. Lights. Oops. Wait, hold on, let me... Okay, I thought I could, click on the rope or something. It's totally a table with a mirror. Ah, yes, you know. You know this sort of thing is known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? Sure. An antique vanity. There's nothing in the drawer. Yep, totally empty. Yep, okay, there was a piano. Also the map. What's this? This isn't a score. This is a map of the ship? A map? There's a map of the ship in here? Yep. I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. I will. It is now possible to use the map screen. I knew that. An upright piano. From the feel of the wood, it must be quite old. Piano keyboard. What is Snake doing? He can't play, can he? Sure, why not? This piano. There's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune or something? No, not that. It's properly tuned, just... Well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. Same goes for the D keys. They play some other note. Huh? Why do you think it's like that? Isn't it plainly obvious? Plainfully? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps if we play the keys in the correct order, something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song on the piano. I believe so. Okie doke. A window. There's an iron plate nailed to it. Okie doke. Wait, was I not able... Oh, that's just the paneling on the walls. It looked like drawers. Wait, go back. It's a light switch. Nothing happens when I press it. Well, the sink's clean. Any water? Nothing's coming out. We've got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything. This bathtub is full. The bathtub is full of water. Is there ash or something in this water? It looks kind of gray. There's probably something in the tub, right? Let's just pull the plug. No, hold on. Maybe we can I don't know, use it for something? Use it for something? Oh, maybe we have to put something in there and it'll like reveal something, huh? This faucet is really hard to turn. Man, doesn't matter how hard I yank on it. This thing won't budge. Heh, hard for you to turn, kid. How about you let a man give it a shot? Go right ahead. Damn it, nothing. Might as well be a damn rock. Looks like something's holding that knob in place. Well, if you can't do it, 7, guess we might as well give up. The water's dirty, but the rest of the bathtub looks comparatively clean. Almost like the dirty water was moved from somewhere else intentionally. Something's bothering 7. Maybe I'll hold off on pulling the plug for a moment. Okay. Okay. The lights, huh? Nope, doesn't look like there's anything hidden there. Testing, testing. Hey, it's great to see you all here. I just flew in from New York, and boy are my arms tired. Oh my god. Why is everybody making jokes about the shower head? Yes, thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. That's not a mic, 7. It's just a shower head. What? What in the hell? Oh my god, why doesn't everybody know what a shower head is? It's a sink, doesn't appear to be working. Okay. Wait, actually, go back. Hey Junpei, where are you going? Didn't we just come out of that door? No point going back there. All that's out there is the locked number door and a dead body, or what's left of it. Yeah. It's a heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. It has score printed on the front of it. Score, that's gonna mean musical score. If that's true, then the score we just found was probably in here. At least at some point. Wait, can I not? Okay. This is some sort of antique desk. Makes sense though, I guess. The whole room's full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all this stuff in here. Yeah, let's take some chairs and stuff. Old-fashioned desk adds class to the room. Somebody spent a lot of time carving the legs of this chair. It'll snap like a twig if 7 sits on it, though. Mind your own business. There's a couple lights on the wall here. Okay. It's a chair. Thanks, 7. There's a cover for a musical score sitting on the table. Oh my god. Hello. There's an iron grate in front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. Another glass. Something behind it. Fireplace, huh? Don't see one of these too often. Aren't a lot of people these days with real fireplaces? Wait. Aren't a lot of people these days with real fireplaces and fires? Why can't I? Why won't it let me in? Couple lights. This couch looks just big enough for 3 people. Looks perfect for me. What? Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. The couch looks a lot more elegant. Hey, there's something you aren't saying. Never mind. Don't mind me. Do I gotta click it again? I get it. You're gonna use this vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. We just gotta fill this thing with water. Oh, I see. That wasn't what I was doing, but... Oh, do we have to put out the fire first? Looks like a vase. Actually, I guess that would make sense because we can't just grab a hot glass sheet out of the fire. Maybe you could use that. You're right. There's once a vase on this table. Is this the door we... Oh. This is a suitcase made of leather, the color of rich mahogany. Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it. Leather suitcase. Dang, nothing in there. Ooh, nice. Score plate G. It's a rectangular piece of glass. Oh, it's a rectangular piece of glass. You can see right through it. It has a couple of G notes written on it. Huh, I wonder what that means. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to like combine them. We don't have all the things though. Nothing in here. Alright, click that. Anything? Nope. Gotcha. There's some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing that looks suspicious. It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank. Okey-doke. Alright, that's the bathroom. The bathtub's full of gross, cloudy water. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard to fill this vase up. Vase filled with water. Let's get out of here. Actually... They're a plug on the end. They're a plug on the end of this chain. Alright, why don't we just drain the water? Yeah, good plan. Alright, where's that thing? A good tug ought to be enough. What? Alright, where's that? Oh, right, tugging on that. A good tug ought to be enough to get it out. Uh-huh. Haha. Gotcha. A transparent plate made of glass, yes. It's a sheet of music with a couple of D notes on it. And the last one is probably out here. Alright, time to put this fire out. About time, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go. Hahaha, good job. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance. Alright, I'll just pull this out now. Be careful, it'd still be hot. Don't want to get burned, so I'll pull down the shelves. So let's pull down the shelves. Score plate. Oh! Oh, I see. Okay. It's a ceramic plate of some kind. Looks like a blank sheet of music. As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket... Oh. What? Seven cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed and he looked startled.
Hey, Seven. What the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
Seven rubbed a couple fingers across his brow and then shook his head as if to clear it.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Right, his like memory and stuff is messed up.
First memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss?
Didn't we go over this already? Or maybe that was like after these first couple of rooms. Maybe? Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. It's hard to remember when things happen now, going through it again. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh?
Yeah, it must have been after we did, like, these first 2 rooms that, he'd mentioned that.
I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
He wouldn't remember, obviously.
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven.
Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything.
Well, I mean, if you don't remember things, what have you got to be upset about or worried about?
If you've really got amnesia,
You can't remember.
Shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck. But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
But that's it?
That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
Seven gave Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to walk away.
Fine with something like that.
Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. Alright, let's do some, actually, I don't know if this will, yeah, no, okay, we can't do that here. No, wait, that's the closet, right? Dun-da-da. A music stand. Might as well put the music I found on it. I'll put the ceramic plate on the bottom and the glass plates onto... Wait a minute. What's wrong? I put them all on top of each other, but they look odd. It doesn't really look like a song. Then, in all likelihood, we haven't found them all. We need to find more glass plates. There's more? I felt like I'd clicked most things. What was left? Is there anything else I can do on this piano? Keys are messed up. Oh yeah, that's right. Got the score plate earlier. Keys are messed up. Sure don't see pianos like this much nowadays. Okay. A bed. Bed with a huge canopy. Missed my own bed. Nothing under the pillow. That wasn't... Right, okay. There was another door. The safe is locked. It's one of those dial locks. Doesn't have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Did you find anything, Seven? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. Haha! Plate C! Leather suitcase. There's nothing inside. I can tell by the weight, and it makes no noise when shaken. Leather suitcase. Unfortunately, there's nothing inside. Okay, let's try the piano again. Now that we have another plate. Music stand. Seems a good place. Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom, then stack the others on top. Alright, good. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I am unable to, you see. I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Do you understand? Yeah. Alright, let's give this a shot. Can you tell us if we're right or not? Hello? Am I just supposed to know piano? Okay. Alright. Nope. Shoot. I should be writing these down. But it's so much better to just... No, that's way too high. Okay, wait, what's... Oh, that's just the first one. Oops. My bad. My bad! Third key. Sick. Didn't even have to write it down. Wait. That's the like... That's the like typical school bell sound. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Did I hear that right? And we're done. Music's not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei! We did it! Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Good plan. Stand. Bow. Be seated. Okay. It is meant to be a school bell. That's why he said that. Because it's like the Japanese school thing that they do in the mornings. Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snakes thinks it's funny. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No. Zero most certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Westminster? Or Westminster. The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London. The capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Let's go! That was a pretty decently easy one. Alright, let's go. It was one that I didn't even need to write anything down for. What even was the puzzle in the like other room? It was the like thing with all the pieces that you just had to collect, which I guess was similar in that it was fairly simple as well. He came out of the door and into a long straight hallway.
Another hallway? Hmm?
He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him.
That should do it.
What? 7 was bent over, apparently doing something to the door.
What's he up to?
Making sure it doesn't close or something? Junpei had spoke more or less to himself, but apparently 7 had heard anyway. The larger man stood up and turned to Junpei.
I was just putting one of those plates in there.
Yeah.
It ought to keep the door from locking again.
Okay.
Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Cool.
Ah, why would you want to come back here?
Snake was a reasonable one. 7 thought about it for a moment before he answered.
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
All right. Without waiting for an answer, 7 started off down the hallway.
Well then.
Snake shrugged aside and quietly followed 7. That's a lie, Junpei thought to
Can't
himself.
say I could ever imagine Seven playing the piano. He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess.
Oh, there was the safe. He's probably thinking of that. We probably have to go back and do the
But why would
safe.
he want to leave the door unlocked then? I have no clue.
Hey, wait for me!
I'd almost forgotten that there was that safe in there. Junpei frowned, took one last look at the door, and then walked away towards his companions. I don't know why he wouldn't just say, hey, I'm propping the door open because there's still safe in there. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area.
Whoa, a metal grate?
A large metal grate, like the door of a jail, divided it in half.
Why is this thing...
They shook it for a while, but as they had expected, it did not move.
Figures.
Are those elevators over there?
No way to know if they're working or not from here.
Oh, there's a door just to the left of this grate.
Unfortunately, however, it was locked and refused to open.
Sounds like it's locked.
Yep.
Junpei took a moment to examine the left side of the room.
Stairs leading down.
They're blocked by the grate, though.
But this here seems accessible.
So we can open it?
Nah, I think it's locked too. Look.
In the center of the door was a small keyhole. Next to the keyhole, a small symbol had been carved into the metal.
What's this mark? The female symbol.
He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Snake, naturally, was somewhat more sure.
Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway? They reference many of the solar bodies.
Oh, that's right. The sun, Saturn, and Earth.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, that one is likely.
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
So I assume.
Hold on. Where's 7?
While they had been discussing the symbols, Junpei now realized 7 had slipped away. His absence now felt, Snake and Junpei turned to look for their missing companion.
There he is. Down that hallway.
7 had left them to head down the hallway, extending to the right of the stairs.
This way, Snake. Follow me.
Junpei grabbed Snake to lead him in the right direction, and they both headed off after 7. Oh, is this the casino door? Do we get to go gambling? Before long, the 3 of them stood in front of a door.
I wonder if this door will...
It was a French door.
How about that? It opens.
Junpei tested the door and realized that, unlike so many others that they'd encountered, it was unlocked. Almost as though he was afraid it would suddenly lock itself, Junpei threw the door open. He stepped inside. Oh, heck yes! It's gambling time, boys! Are you feeling lucky? Let's go! It took only a moment for Junpei to take in his new
Is
surroundings.
this some kind of casino?
Yeah, let's play the slots.
Sure looks like one.
Before Junpei could comment further, a noise from behind made him turn around. There was a noise in real life there for a second too. Snake was shaking the door they'd just come through. What?
Well, this is troubling.
As Seven and Junpei watched, he threw up his hands in frustration and then kicked the door for good measure. What?
It seems we are once again locked in.
Oh, the door just shut behind us. Okay. There was no need to panic, however.
Even if that door was open, it's not like we had anywhere to go that way.
So we must find another exit then.
Well, there was that safe still. Now I feel bad that I didn't like go back and click the safe. I wasn't thinking about it, but I imagine it'll come up again. So we must find another exit then. Right.
All right, guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now.
Yes. Casino puzzles. Spurred to action by Seven's words, Junpei and Snake began to examine the room. Yes. Yes. I'm not even I don't even like gambling that much. I just... Casinos are cool. Especially older casinos with like the really neat looking slot machines where you like pull the lever on the side. So cool. There is a lot to click in here though. It's a little concerning. Card 5. It's me! We're number 5. 5 of spades. There's nothing on the table anymore. Chairs. Square poker table, nothing on it. A playing card. Alright. I'm guessing we have to like collect all the different cards here. Are they all spades? Playing card. Do we need to collect the entire suit of spades? Well, will you look at that? Someone left a bottle of booze here. Don't mind if I do. Glug, glug, glug. Ah. Oh, that hits the spot. Feels like my throat's burning. Damn, he really drank it. We don't even know how long it's been there. We don't even know. We didn't even know what was in it. It could have been like poison and he just chugged it down. Alright. There's a whole lot of glasses on that shelf. Doesn't look like there's anything else back there though. Glasses. Yeah. Counter's pretty well polished. Booze. One more sip. I don't think so. I'm cutting you off, pal. Meh. Okey-doke. Chandelier. Right. Don't think there's anything to do with the lights. Card 3. Okay. I hope this isn't gonna be like a card game puzzle, because I don't play cards. Wow, this place is like super amazing. What's this place for? Probably for playing Baccarat. Oh my god. Is this the game that they mentioned when we were in the other room? I don't know how to play it, even though Santa actually explained how to play, I think. I don't know. It looks a little off though. Yeah, look at the middle of the table. There's something mounted on it, you see? Suddenly, Seven began to speak.
Ah, Baccarat. You ever played Junpei?
Junpei shook his head. He'd barely even heard of the game.
No, never.
Same. Good, we're on the same page.
Alright then. How about I explain the rules to you a bit?
Are they expecting me to memorize this, or are they gonna give me the rules in like a sheet that I can reference?
See, Baccarat is kind of an unusual game. You've got the banker and the player. The whole point is that you guess which one's gonna win.
Okay, so...
And whether the banker or the player wins, it all depends on their hands. The way each hand works is different from other games too. You see, you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards.
Take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of your cards.
Whoever gets the number closest to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose.
Okay, that's actually pretty simple then. Wait. See, you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of your cards. Whoever gets the number closest to 9 wins. Okay.
And that's it. That's the explanation.
How many cards do you get?
Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, details, that sort of stuff.
How many cards
But
do you get?
what I just
3?
told you sums up the core of the game pretty well. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9. And the weakest hand is a 0. And you just ignore the number in the 10 spot. Do you get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
He hadn't been asked for it, but Seven's explanation, rushed though it had been, was helpful.
Well, maybe half of it. Enough. I got a chance at winning the game if I played now.
However, we have no way of knowing if the puzzle in the Baccarat table makes use of those rules, and if it does, in what manner.
Then I guess we try everything.
Feeling more confident, if only slightly, Junpei approached the Baccarat table. Oh god, what's going on here? I can see the playing card behind the thick glass case. It's the 8 of spades. Hey Seven, are we really supposed to play Baccarat? It's a Baccarat table. It's a Baccarat table. What the hell else would we do? Stop worrying about it. It's real simple. What's the opponent's hand? Well, there's an 8 in the glass case. Alright. Then that's your opponent's number. If that's the case, what 3 cards do we need to get that number? So wait, do we want to get 8 or do we want to get 9? 3 cards. There are a couple of indentations with white lines around them, right? Those mean we gotta put down 3 cards, so place 3 cards here and defeat the opponent's 8. That's what I gotta do, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Something tells me those aren't the only rules. Alright, let's give it a shot. Before I start, I better make sure I've got the rules straight. There are 3 empty indentations. I just gotta pick a card and play it. I figure if I put them in the right spots, something ought to happen. Alright, let's give this a try. Well, I don't think it insanely let me just place things. Okay, so I actually have to think. I don't even know if I have all the cards yet. Alright, give it a try. What do I have here? I mean, I got 5 and 4 would be 9, but I think I need to play 3 cards. If I add the highest ones, 12. What, 16? Yeah, I don't think I have all the cards I need. Check out that stained glass. How beautiful. What? Huh? Stained glass. Stained glass is colored pieces of glass placed together in a frame. As I've said many times before, I need only touch it to know. I can at least discern the basic structure. Everyone's just like, huh? You can see? That square table, it looks like a mahjong table. Or, that looks like a mahjong table. Do you play mahjong, Seven? Maybe? I don't remember exactly, but I do remember a couple of hands and some of the rules, so I figure I must have played it at some point. Excellent! Once we've vacated this vessel, I should like to play a game with you. Can you, play? So long as you tell me which tiles I am eliminating, yes. I believe I have at least enough skill to defeat an amateur. However, I must ask you to remove the red tiles when we play. I don't know enough about Mahjong to know. Stained glass. All I can see is light. Probably means stained glass doesn't look outside. Ooh. Slots. It says 1 on the plate. Coin slot. So I've got the symbols for heart, spade, and diamond here. Slot machine is pretty old-fashioned design. Yeah, I love it. Looks well maintained. Probably still works. I can't. It's the drawer they use to pick up money. It's locked tight. I can't get it open. Plate says 2, coin, hearts, blah. Well, usually the way these things work is that if the reels match, a whole bunch of coins come out. Exchanging those coins for prizes is the best part, though. A prize, eh? I wonder what might happen if we were to match all the reels. I imagine a prize would be the tools that would lead to our escape. So do I have to find a coin or something? Plate says 3. Drawer. Coin. Symbol spade. Ooh. Stand in front of the slot machine. Nothing suspicious here. I didn't know I could click that. Oops. Let me click all of them just in case. Okay. Oh, what? It seems the card is attached to the panel. And attached very well, it seems. If you don't mind, what sort of card is this? It's a playing card. Ace of spades, in fact. There's a card in the slot. Looks like we need to put a playing card in here. Okay, so we need to beat Baccarat in order to get the number 8 card. So that we can equal up to 9. Because ace plus 8 equals 9. Alright, let's give it a shot. No, we don't have the card, Junpei. Sorry. It's not working. So it would seem. I'm shocked and appalled that guessing at random has not yielded better results. Yeah. That's just the door, right? Damn it, this isn't exactly working out the way I expected. It's locked, isn't it? Is there a keyhole? There is, I can't find it. Well, there must be some way to unlock it. Let's look around a little more, shall we? Yes, let's. I don't know where I haven't looked. I suppose I can try like different combinations of cards, but let me first. That's not what I meant to click. Did I get everything here? I meant to click the back arrow, not click that again. Oh my god. So I guess maybe I have everything? I hope so. I don't know what else I would have needed to... Oh. Okay, there's a whole other section that I didn't even see. There's firewood in the fireplace. Okay. A card. Didn't think I'd find a card here. 6 spades. There's a weird looking thing floating there. Weird looking thing floating there. Wait, when those two lights turned on, I heard something from the bottom of the fireplace. Is this gonna be the puzzle that we need from the slots? Are we gonna get coins from the fireplace? What was that? I heard something down there. Haha! Coin bag. There are a whole bunch of coins stuffed into this velour bag. Look at all those coins. Perhaps these coins will allow us to convince the machines to move. Heck yeah. Heck yeah! What am I doing? No, this is this is where I want to go. Jumping ahead of myself. Can I not? How do I know which machine I need to use though? I like the number 2 and the middle, so let's go here. Alright, let's drop a coin into the slot. Come on, you little bastard. I only need one of you. Wait, diamond heart. Wait, hold on. Let me, this is a tough one. What is so tough, if I might ask? Hitting these reels just right. The timing is, well, it's not easy. I don't believe you'd need to hit them just right. Huh? Yeah, if it's an actual machine. Yeah, I need to see what these were again. Club Diamond Heart. Unless... No, okay. What do you mean? The symbols on the reels. I should write it down. They're the same as the playing card symbols I saw over the fireplace. But this is different. Junpei, the reels? Are the reels the only place where you see the symbols? Huh? Don't you think the symbols might be found in other places as well, apart from the reels? I mean, there's some here. And also on the buttons. Diamond Heart. Okay, Diamond Heart Club. Diamond Heart Club. Diamond Heart Club. This is Club Diamond Spade Heart. Club Diamond Spade Heart. Club Diamond Spade Heart. Oh, I bet it's giving me the order that I need to hit the... Damn it, time to try again. Oh. What? Oh, spin. Club Diamond Heart. Ta-da! Heck yeah! 7, 7, 7, yes, 7, 7, 7! And I think I hear something unlocking in there. Impressive, Junpei. It would appear to be unlocked now. There's something akin to a drawer in the bottom part of this machine, yes? That is a pickup drawer for dividend? Dividend. Dividend. Probably the lock for the drawer got unlocked. Please open it if you would. Heck yes. What is it? Is there something in there? Yeah, playing card. And this. A key with the Venus symbol on it. Excellent, Junpei. Now we will be able to open the gate. Then we just need to figure out how to get out of this room. Correct. Come on, Junpei, hurry up. And he's off. There's a playing card and a Venus key. Better pick up the key for the pocket as for the card. Two of spades. Back. Can I do it on all of these? What? The third reel doesn't match. Short version, I lose. Wait. Wait, hold on a second. Did I just so happen... Did I just so happen to choose the right slot machine? Are you kidding? Am I that lucky? Dude, I don't know. How do I always have good luck in casinos and games? And also kind of real life too, but like... What? That's so weird. I don't even know what it's talking about. The third reel doesn't match. Heart spade diamond. Oh, were they not? Oh, that's so weird. Okay, I guess I just chose it right off the bat. That's funny. I imagine we have all the cards we need now. Blah blah blah. Hey Junpei. Hey Junpei. You just asked me, are we really supposed to play Baccarat, right? Yeah. Well, I was thinking, Anne, you might be right. See, in Baccarat, players calculate their score by taking the sum of all the cards they've got and just play using the single-digit numbers. I'm wondering if it's gonna be a digital root thing again. Just ignore the stuff in the tens place, is what I'm saying. But this game seems a little different. I'll bet it uses digital root, yeah. So you take the sum of your 3 cards, and your play is the digital root of your cards. In other words, will win if the digital root of the sum of 3 cards is larger than 8. Alright, let's give that a shot. Before I start, I better make sure I've got the rules right. 3 empty invitations, just gotta put happen. Right, let's give it a try. Okay, so we want it to equal 18, correct? Correct. 18 or like, no, I guess it is just 18. 18 or 9. And I don't think we can equal 9, because 2 and 3, 5, oh no, we can. Correct? And the 2 card is the one that we got, so. Easy peasy. Flying through these puzzles, man. Alright, if I just put down these 3 cards. Yes, open for me. Great. You did it, Junpei. You think it's telling us to take the 8 card? Come on, let's grab it. Alright, let's take this card. 8 of spades. Now we can get out, right? I don't think I need the other cards. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Oh god, what? And in you go. Hey, it opened right up. It seems we have another device to contend with, yes? There are 3 slots in this one. Oh, maybe I do need to pick up, wait. Do I need to pick up these cards again? Got 3 cards here. I won't be needing them for this puzzle. What? Okay. I assume it's the other 3 cards that I'm holding, and I didn't feel like doing the math. But I assume they'll work, right? Let's see. 3 slots for the cards, and there's 9 below them. Digital root. Just like the Baccarat table. Let's give it a shot. 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus 7 is 18. Done! Done, 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 done. Alright, so I put all the cards we had left into the slots. What happens now? I assume the door unlocks. Is that... Yes! I did hear something from the exit. Excellent work, Junpei. Wonderful. It seems the exit is unlocked. Let's go. Nice. I love it when things go smoothly. I still find this so funny that I chose the correct... that I chose the correct slot machine without even knowing it. I just wanted the middle one in because it was a 2. Man. Gotta love being lucky, I guess. Junpei and his companions ran out of the casino and into a large open room. A room, in fact, that they had been in once before. There was a little surprise to meet them there. They already knew what their next step had to be. The iron gate still stood in place, locked tight, blocking the stairway. And right at the center of it...
The keyhole with the Venus symbol.
What about the safe that we wanted to go back to?
The Venus key should work here.
Wasting no time, he pulled it out and shoved it into the keyhole. He turned it. With the distinct sound of metal on metal, he felt the lock click open.
All right, let's get this thing open.
No problem. Let me help with this one.
Junpei grabbed the handle on the left side, and Seven took the handle on the right. On Junpei's signal, they both pushed, and the gate creaked open.
It sounds as though you have opened it. We should be able to reach C deck now, I imagine.
Snake, are you gonna be alright? I mean, the stairs.
I'm sure he knows how to manage himself on stairs.
Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me. I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
Good to hear. Let's move.
At Seven's words, they leapt onto the stairs and jogged quickly down them. In no time at all, they found themselves on C deck.
Everything looks okay here.
We should check the next deck down, just in case.
When he reached the water, he called back up to Snake and Seven.
Just what I thought. D-deck is completely underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
The surface of the water below them was flat like a mirror.
I'm just glad the water level hasn't changed much.
Back to the C deck then.
Now, how about we check out what's here?
They began searching around and taking stock of what was on C deck.
There are 2 elevators over there, which means it's probably the same upstairs.
There's a card reader between them. And another weird mark.
Hey, check it out. It's the symbol for Lotus.
The same joke, and it still made me laugh.
What?
See? It's got the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
Yeah, I see it. No 2 ways about it. That was a pretty good one, kid.
Seven tousled Junpei's hair in what he likely thought to be a friendly manner. Junpei feared his neck might break, even though it was clear Seven had kept his strength in check.
Oh, would you watch it, man? Whoa, that hurts. You're gonna break my neck.
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak. Maybe this'll toughen you up, huh?
If we were looking for a devil, we've got one right here.
Thankfully, Snake interrupted. After Junpei's observation, he'd gone over to examine the card reader.
This is a Mercury symbol. The marks you mistook for horns are a stylized version of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Wings and a staff. Huh. So then, she beats you with the staff until you die and go to heaven.
What?
Sounds like Lotus, all right.
This is a much better reaction than saying that whenever Lotus was right there. Seven shook Junpei's head even more vigorously, and the younger man began to feel as though his brain was being jostled about from inside of the skull.
Oh, that's too much. Oh, my head.
Junpei's stomach began churning uncomfortably.
Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Unless we can activate this device, I doubt the elevator will function.
In other words, we gotta find a key card with a Mercury symbol on it.
So I would assume.
Let's forget the elevators for right now. How about that hallway to the left?
Whoa, there's a bunch of doors.
There were a great many doors lining both sides of the hallway. They seemed to stretch forever, and all three men suddenly felt very small.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these, are we?
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the other side. Let's head back.
To the right of the stairs, another hallway stretched out, reaching deep into the bowels of the ship.
To the right this time.
After a few moments of moving briskly down the hallway, they emerged into an area roughly the same size and shape as the one at the top of the stairs. On the left side of the room were 4 French doors.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them up, starting with the closest one there.
Okay, I'm on it.
So we're getting back to where we were before. Junpei nodded and grabbed the one closest to him. He gave it a small tug and felt it move.
It isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Thrilled to have found another unlocked door, he threw it open. Is this going to be the same hospital room? Junpei didn't know what to make of what he saw. Yeah.
What?
It's the medical room. He simply stood, unable to speak. Seven's eyes opened wide and his mouth gaped. After a few long moments, Seven at last managed to speak.
Hey, what is this place? It's so huge and empty.
A massive room stretched out in front of them, more a cavern than a room. Its vastness was oppressive, and it bore down on Seven and Junpei. It was not empty, however. The entire room was filled with lines upon lines of beds. They were simple things, little more than pipe and thin mattresses.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital? The harsh scent in the air is reminiscent of antiseptic solution.
I think so. There are shelves in the center of the room with medicine and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end.
3 of them were emblazoned with large single-digit numbers made with thick red paint.
The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Hey, why is that door between 3 and 7 blank? Does that mean anything?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yeah, good idea.
I like how they always try the numbered doors. Upon reaching them, they proceeded to investigate each door in turn, but to no avail. Oh, that's right. The reds also don't work right now.
Yep, locked. Just like I thought.
Naturally. After all, there are rules to the nonary game, and to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules. Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
Whoa, check this out.
Suddenly, Seven spoke up, interrupting Snake.
Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase? If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on the little screen, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But this one...
There's nothing.
Right? You think it's broken?
Yeah, I guess we still don't know where, the, things to fix them came from.
Only one way to find out.
No, nothing.
Junpei and the others put their hands on the panel, but nothing happened. The red refused to change. They tried pulling the lever, and still nothing happened. As soon as they discovered it wasn't only the red on door 8 that seemed to be malfunctioning. Or as they soon discovered.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
I didn't think all of them would be malfunctioning.
What does it mean?
They've got to be broken. Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy who'd screw around with something like this.
Whoa, whoa. Zero's been prepared for everything so far, and you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. This thing ain't working at all.
While Junpei and Seven talked, Snake busied himself with examining the red. After a time, he lowered his hands and spoke.
It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed.
Internal hardware?
That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please.
The bottom?
Junpei obliged and bent over to look at the underside of the device.
Huh, there's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
The other two reds are the same. Something's been removed from all three of them.
I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So I assume.
But why? And who? I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
Just then, they heard the sound of a door opening.
Oh, what now?
The three of them turned and saw Akane. Oh, no. Junpei thought it's
June!
She stopped short, surprised to see them, and was very nearly bowled over by the rest of her companions who were coming through the door behind her.
Ace! Santa! Clover! And Lotus!
Guess everyone's here.
Junpei and Seven were, for a moment, at a loss for words.
What are you guys doing?
Why are you...
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
Yeah. So does this, I want to check something. Actually, first I want to save. Yes. Also, what does that do? Does that just show different endings? I want to check where we are. Right, we're about to get to where we were before. Locked. Oh, is that just showing that those things are locked from the point that we're at, or... I'm not too sure what that means. But anyway, we're about to get back to where we were. After a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk. Desperate to exchange information, they talked about the rooms they'd been through and how they'd ended up in the same place. Of course, none of it was very useful information, but that hardly mattered. They were happy to simply see one another again. Although the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person, each one of them was wearing some manner of smile. Almost as though they had already forgotten about the death of the ninth man. No, thought Junpei, perhaps it wasn't. Perhaps thoughts of his death were what drove them to smile at one another. Not in morbid, hateful way. No. The ninth man had died, but they were still alive, and that was something to be happy about. A sort of simple, uncomplicated joy, Junpei thought. The joy of being alive. Still alive. He felt sorry for the ninth man, but more than anything, Junpei was happy to be alive. Yeah, so I think we're back where
and that's what we know.
With that, Junpei finished his own explanation.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Yeah, that makes it sound like we're at... it doesn't show it yet. I'll keep going until it shows
What about
that we're
that big
there.
hallway? Maybe there's somewhere in there we might be able to go.
No, there's nothing there. The 5 of us had a quick look. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
You mean all those doors are for hospital rooms?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
It had one of those solar system mark things on it.
It was the Jupiter symbol.
Jupiter.
I wonder what it means.
Confusion seemed to be the consensus.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
No one, not even Snake, appeared ready to offer an answer until Seven unexpectedly spoke up.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
Right, we know this already. I'm gonna
What is this
skip that.
The
It'd be nice if I knew how to
was
skip.
the British.
'Cause I'm pretty sure
she-
that's an
what-
option.
One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her.
Oh. Skip mode, story mode. What does that mean? Fast forward. Hold enter space. Okay.
Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic. Soon enough, but the
Wait, that's
So you're saying this...
yeah, at least.
That's not doing anything.
That's impossible.
Pipe down. Just pay attention.
Controls, please. Please. Skip mode. Control? I don't want to accidentally, like... Auto.
What, that's it?
Oh.
Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic, and
like?
well,
I'm just gonna...
yeah.
Right, the
It sounds-
bell.
10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
It's midnight. Then we've...
Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean?
We've looked, but
Right.
that only.
One?
Well,
At what point do we diverge here?
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other...
well, you already checked some.
We each checked a single room.
All right then. That's. We just have to. If each of us can do.
There are...
Alright, I imagine this will happen, and then we'll meet back up, and then we'll find
Alright, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
that the things are
We'll all meet
there, and Snake is
Yeah.
gone.
I'll shout if I...
I hope we can...
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up.
Right.
then let's do this.
Dun, 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 dun. However... The bell.
Huh?
Jog through the entrance. Yep. Gathered in front of the door 8. They found the
they do-
things.
What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Pointing at the red. Yeah. So are we there yet? We're there. Okay, we're there. So that's where I'm gonna stop for now. Hold on, let me save again. That's where I'll stop this time. I don't know what... No, I don't want to save there. No. Wait, what happens? No. I don't understand why it put that thing there. But anyway. Yes, I want to save. Saving, no. Yeah, so when I get back, I'll try one of these other paths. I don't know what the, what this is all about. Because I know that, like, this is probably if I go through door 8, right? Is this if I somehow go through door 3? Which I imagine would be possible if I had taken that dude's bracelet, but... Anyway. I'll continue this again later, and we'll try and get all the different paths and endings and try and get whatever the heckin' true ending is for this game. We will see next time.